Hello, everybody. My name is Connor, and we are here with some EB02 Buggy. My list hasn't changed much. I really want to change my list, but now with the starter decks coming out so close, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's worth it. But I needed a break from sweating my face off here, so I decided to play a little Buggy. And let me tell you guys, it did not go well. Yeah, it was tough, but you know, we were playing into Marco, and wow, look at that nice Marco playmat my opponent has. What a real bro, getting the 1000 Noble Marco and Ace playmat. Shout out to him. If you guys want a cool playmat like my opponent's playmat or my playmat, check out 1000noble.com. Okay, enough of the selfless or shameful plug. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and play down Mr. 3, searching for something to play. We're gonna grab the Mihawk, pretty good option here. Doesn't seem like we have too much in our hand. I know we have 2 peel-offs, which is honestly kind of crazy, but I believe this was our mulligan, so a little bit of a tough spot there. We're gonna go, or my opponent's gonna go ahead, go 5 into lead. We're gonna just go ahead, take that, getting another bones. Love to see that, honestly. He's gonna blind flip the Ivankov into a Marco, unable to do anything with that, deciding if he wants to keep Marco up top or bottom deck it. Gonna go ahead and keep it up top and pass turn. Here we're gonna get an opportunity to play Pilaf. There's something so satisfying about Pilaf. Way better when you hit it off of trigger, of course. We're gonna peel off and then go 6 at lead. Hoping to get a life there. Nope, he's going to go ahead, give us that 2k in Otama, and we're going to go ahead pass turn. Next turn, we do have a pretty decent play with the Buggy into the Dracul Mihawk blocker there. Probably one of my favorite things to play. Actually, 100% my favorite thing to play off of the Buggy there. So he's going to go ahead, swing 5 with Marco again. We did... No, we took first, so right? No, we took second, it looks like. Okay. That's an interesting choice for me. I usually don't take first, or usually don't take second on Buggy, but yeah, I think Marco prefers to go second unless he was trying to take me off my curve, which then he did a great job of that. But yeah, sorting out his done, trying to figure out what he wants to do. Gonna go ahead, poke 5 with Ivankov, drawing another card, and I don't really want to take this, but I'll go ahead and give him a 2k. I was thinking that Jozu might be beneficial to us. Probably should have pitched the Jozu, I think. Drawing into another bones for our turn, but now we are at 5 Dawn. We can do the thing. We can do the Buggy ability. Yep, count my Dawn there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go 6 into Ivankov, trying to clear that body off a board. And the glare in the Sage's Portal basement. So bad. I'm gonna talk to Sage's Portal about this. Change the lighting, guys. Where's my content creator privilege? But 6 into the Ivankov. My opponent taking some time to think about what they want to do. They do have the 4 cost 6k body chopper on board, so they could block in 1k, but trying to decide if they want to do that. They're going to go ahead, just let Ivankov go, and I'm going to trash a peel-off to play out the Buggy into the Mihawk. I don't know if I necessarily like trashing the peel-off. I don't think it was painful. I don't think it cost me the game, but I don't think it helped much. But we're trying to decide what we want to trash here, and I'm going to go ahead and trash a bones there. I think pudding would have been okay to trash. All in all, I don't think Marco gets too, usually, from my experience playing Marco, above 6 cards in the hand is about where they sit, so pudding, not really the most useful card in this matchup, especially because it doesn't meet the Buggy requirement, so, yeah, I think probably would have been okay trashing the pudding there, and yeah, we have a bones, but the more bones, the better, I always say. Let's see, my opponent, I believe, is on 7 Dawn, I think. He's going to go ahead and tap 2 for the Monet. Monet ability is going to go ahead and minus, what is he minusing? I assume blocker, but he might be trying to clear the 7-cost Buggy, the promo Buggy. Such a good card, especially in Marco's early game. I feel like they want to be swinging their 3-cost and 4-cost characters. Promo Buggy says no to that. So Monet effect, gonna put that Restodon on Marco. Yep, minusing the promo Buggy by 1. Going to see what they do here. That brings him down to a 7,000 power. If they, I don't know if there is much they could do, actually. I'm trying to, I can't remember, so we'll see. Gonna make it a -3. Playing the Otama, making it a -5. They are determined to get rid of this Buggy, and honestly, I respect it. Gonna go ahead and trash 1 to see Quake the Buggy. Honestly, crazy amount of cards going there, but honestly, worth it. I don't have another promo Buggy in hand. If I had another promo Buggy in hand, would have hurt, but no more promo Buggy in hand there. So all in all, very good play by my opponent. Gonna go ahead and swing 6 with the chopper there. Kind of a little aggressive. We're gonna go ahead and take getting a 10-cost Buggy ourselves, and the 8 we're gonna go ahead and block, and I think 2k out of that one. Yep. And pass turn, getting another 10-cost Buggy, which in theory is great. We love 10-cost Buggy, but we have not been able to really establish a board, and that is something that I figured Marco was going to make pretty difficult for us, is establishing a board. So gonna sort out my Dawn here. Looks like we're sitting okay here. Not too much to play out here. I mean, Croc into Bones I think is our best play. Thinking about maybe the Jozu. I don't think Jozu would have been a terrible play. It's just, I feel like it's so hard with Buggy to get, and this is what I really struggled with in this tournament specifically, because I played Marco, Vegapunk, and Lucci, is Buggy struggles to keep, if you can get bodies on the board, which is great, but struggles to keep those bodies on the board. So we do end up playing Jozu, bouncing the 1-cost Mr. Galdino back to our hand, and trying to decide what to bounce back to his hand. Honestly, not really many good options. In the grand scheme of things, looking at this, I do think that potentially the Croc into Bones would have been a better play. But we are going to go ahead, search the top 3. We're going to grab the 2K, bottom decking one of our Buggies. We only run 3 in the deck right now. And we'll go ahead, swing 6. Where am I swinging 6? Into Monet. Yep, she is super gone. That is 1 card you cannot leave on the field. Yeah, definitely think, looking back at this, I think Croc into Bones would have been a better play. And then swinging 6 or more into Monet, clearing Monet definitely would have been a better option. But I'm hoping that in the Buggy starter deck, we get some way to make it harder to remove some of these bodies. Something like a 3-cost Sashigi type of effect, I think would be really good, just to help us get to the point where we can play Buggy and have him stick, which I know it's supposed to be tricky, but I just feel like Lucci, if Lucci sees what he needs, yeah, we get cooked. So Marco ability, gonna minus the Mr. Jozu, excuse me, not the Mr. 3. Gonna minus Jozu by 2, and then gonna minus Mihawk by 3, popping the Jozu with the Rayleigh, swinging 6 at lead. We're gonna go ahead and give him a 2K there, passing turn, and we have so many Crocs in our hand. We have to play Croc at this turn. Come on, Connor. Kind of unfortunate we haven't seen a promo Buggy. I don't think at this point in the game, though, promo Buggy is not gonna really help with the Marco. We'll go ahead, poke 5 at lead. I think my best play probably is to play a Croc into Bones and then Buggy, but I'm gonna trash. Yeah, okay, so I trashed the pudding, play out Das Bones to draw 2, trash a 1. I think trashing a Buggy here would have been okay, but I am gonna trash. See, I think potentially a better play, and it really depends on what Marco has, is trashing. I think I just wanted to get this Rayleigh off the field though. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead play Buggy. Unfortunately, he doesn't stick, but we are gonna get rid of that Rayleigh. And yeah, we're gaming now. We're so close. If we can just get a couple more bodies, if Marco could just not remove our bodies this turn, next turn we are on track for Buggy to stick. But that's not very Marco of Marco. So our hand size is looking low. We've got Crocs on deck here. 2 Crocs in hand. Dude, I saw so many Crocs this tournament. It was rough, honestly, in the grand scheme of things. And I keep telling my buddy Bryce, I keep saying, that's a peel-off right there. That is a peel-off. Unfortunately, it may or may not be. We'll have to find out. But we have our blocker up. We've got Bones. Bones is pretty easy for him to KO, though, which is unfortunate. I need to get more alt arts, but I know that we're getting the full art Bones with the Pirate Party pack or whatever the heck that is. But excited for that. My opponent's looking like he's either tapping on his Dawn or counting his Dawn right now. Gotta remember to ask people to scoot their playmats closer. The tapping 1 or 2, excuse me, for Monet. Monet ability, honestly, pretty good there. Can't even. I definitely feel like I need to learn to utilize Monet better, like my opponent does here. I think he does a really good job of utilizing Monet in this game. And yep, Bones going down by 3, real unfortunate there. And with the remainder of his Dawn, gonna tap about 5. Is that a Marco coming down? Yep, Marco gonna come down, pop the Bones. Pretty unfortunate there. And with the remainder of his Dawn, 3 Dawn left. Let's see, if we can get something good off of life, we can definitely, if we can get something, any cross skilled or Bones, anything to play off of Croc next turn, if we can keep the board as is, we are sitting pretty. And you know what we get? We get another fucking Croc and a Buggy. Look at my hand. This is the worst hand I can have in this moment. It is, honestly, yeah, this is a tough hand to have. So many Crocs, so little time. Just trying to figure out what I want to do. I mean, do I just play? Yeah, it looks like I put my head to my hand, or my hand to my head there. Like, scratch my head, dude. What do I do with a hand like this? Definitely tough. And I have no way to draw. I haven't drawn into my stage. Stage right here would have been incredible, but I am not seeing it. Promo Buggy being unable to play it down Croc there. Pretty unfortunate. We'll go 4 into the Monet just to try and do something, dude. I don't know. What do I do with this hand? Monet dies, thank goodness. I think we're going to swing potentially pretty aggressively here. We'll go ahead, swing 8 at lead with the Crocodile. And God, the more I look at my hand, the more painful it is. I thought that my hand looked like this against the Lucci, not against Marco too. Oh my goodness. He is going to go ahead and take that hit there. And now do I trash Croc and play out Buggy, or do I trash Buggy and play out Croc? I think probably Buggy. I play Buggy, trash Croc, but I don't know. He's got Otama and Marco, so Buggy really doesn't do much at this moment. So yeah, I'm really thinking I can't blame myself here. I'm gonna go ahead, get two 2Ks out of hand with that, swinging the 7 there, and yeah, I'm gonna trash and play out Buggy. Nothing to play Buggy out. Yeah, I guess playing out Crocodile would have been a better choice, because Crocodile can at least attack. This ideally I'm hoping it kind of makes him want to get rid of it. But at this point, I am up a creek, dude. The Newgate comes down, giving the Arrested Dawn to Marco. Gonna minus something by 2K here, and it is gonna hurt. I would assume. What would I assume? Oh, he's gonna do it to the blocker there. and he is going to go ahead and pop the blocker. Newgate being able to pop a 5k body is crazy, honestly. Such a good card. Hate that for me, but he's going to swing really big into Croc there, and with 2k in my hand, what can I do? And just like that, our board is dismantled completely. Not giving us a card here. Oh my god, dude. My hand is so bad, and it just keeps getting worse. This is so painful to watch, honestly. I think at this point... God, I don't even know. I think at this point, I would assume getting rid of Newgate would be the best option. Really, no way to draw here. That hurts. I mean, we could play... I might be playing out Croc. I don't know. We're going to go ahead, swing 7 into Marco. Getting rid of the Marco, interesting choice. I think I probably should have just swung really big into Newgate and then played Dofi. I think I'm trying to play both characters here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, counter out of the 7. I will tap 5, trash that, play. Okay, that's an option. I'm going to get rid of the Newgate that way, and then we'll tap 3 and play down the Dofi and reorganize the top 5. Stage is there a little too late. I'm thinking about putting I'm thinking about putting Mihawk up top, but against Marco, a Mihawk doesn't save me. Yeah, stage is too late. If I had stage earlier, it would have been really nice, but I do put a 2k up top. And we're just gonna see what we can do. 1 card in hand. Just really unfortunate. I felt like this tournament I had a lot of trouble. I think this is literally I think this game and the Rob Lucci game, which I don't think we'll be viewing because it was bad. I think both of those games I had situations where I had Croc and nothing to play, and Buggy and nothing to play, which is honestly insane because this deck is all 5 cost Baroque works. I'm not running Sabo, I'm not running any of that. It's pretty nuts. So realistically, yeah, I'm really excited for the starter decks. I'm really hoping that we're gonna get something here. But 5 gonna come through. We are gonna go ahead and take that. Gonna go ahead and take that. Yep, that sounded weird to me. Gonna go ahead, swinging 5. We'll take that as well. And ace comes through. Gonna go ahead, swing pretty big. I go ahead and block out. Look at my hand. Still nothing to play off of Croc. And yeah, this is tough. This is bad news. Gonna try and survive this next turn. Oh, that's the Marco there, not the Monet. So that was 6. So my bad. That glare is so bad, and his cards are so shiny. Trying to figure out what I want to do. Honestly, I think I'm pretty cooked. Yeah, I think what Buggy needs is either something to help prevent characters from being KO'd by effects, or better options to play off of. The cross skill guards they're not crazy. They're not terrible. They're not the worst cards in the game, but they're definitely not, they don't feel good to play, because half of them are 2Ks, so, yeah, just trying to figure out what my best play is. Unfortunately, that Buggy cannot swing, so just gonna swing really big into Marco, trying to remove that body, and then I think we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna trash... What are we going to trash here? We're going to trash Croc to play out the Mihawk. And Mihawk is going to draw us another Mihawk. And we will go ahead, trash Mihawk, and pass. So, yeah, we are definitely up a creek here. Nothing much we can do here. It might have been a better option. No, well, it might have been a better option to get rid of the ace or try and swing into ace. but my opponent has 2 cards in hand. I think 3 cards at this point. He's going to go ahead, leader ability, minus 2k to Mihawk, most likely. And that is a Sanji into Rayleigh. Rayleigh gonna go ahead, pop the leader ability, pop the leader ability, and Rayleigh to pop the Mihawk, and we'll give him 2 and 7. That's my hand, and we draw in the stage, so I go ahead and fold. Awful fucking game. Buggy has just felt so bad lately. And yeah, there I am saying, look at my hand, dude. Look at how bad this was. Like, what do I do? Yeah, definitely want to change the Buggy list. I think we have a Vegapunk game that we'll be going over, but the Lucci game, I'm not even kidding, it was the same thing. 3 Crocs and a Buggy. You cannot flood board like that. Honestly, the deck, it was so infuriating, this tournament. So infuriating. So really looking forward to the starter decks. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see in the starter decks. And yeah, that is gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video for some fucking reason, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.